Hi, I'm going to be showing you how to make an item from the Patriot Pantry 3-month box. This particular item is going to be Liberty Bell potato cheddar soup. Each one has slightly different directions on the amount of water and that type of thing, but basically all it is add water and put together. So the first thing that it says is open the pouch and remove the oxygen absorber. So with this particular brand, the oxygen absorber may not be sitting like right on the top of the package. It might be, oops, that isn't opening very well. It might be sitting a little bit further down in the package. So in this case, I can see the oxygen absorber, but what I'm going to do to make things easier on me is I'm just going to pour the contents out in a bowl and then take this out. Every single package has one of these and you need to remove it first. So then the next step says bring 5 cups of water to a boil, and so I'm working on that right now. So I will pause here till we get to the next step. Okay, we're at a boil now, and so we're moving on to step 3, which is whisk in the entire contents of the potato cheddar soup mix, and then we will simmer on low for 20 minutes, stirring frequently. So I will go ahead and take the mix, which I had emptied out into a bowl to make it easier for me to grab the little oxygen packet that was in there, and scoop it all in and stir it up. And it says I need to simmer on low for 20 minutes, so I'm going to turn the heat down and whisk it all in. It smells good. Everything that I've tried so far has tasted homemade. My family couldn't tell that it was Patriot Pantry. So I have no doubt this will be the same because it just smells really wonderful. So I will continue cooking this and then we'll check back in when we get to step 5, which is removing from the heat. Okay, I lied. We're not to the remove from heat stage yet. This is about halfway through the cooking process. I just wanted to show you what it's looking like. It's thickening up a little bit, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so next time I come back, we'll be at the remove from heat and let stand for 2 to 3 minutes phase. Okay, we have finally reached the 20-minute mark, and you see it's thickened up a little bit more. So I'm going to remove it from the heat, and then we have to let it stand for a couple minutes. So I'm going to scoop up just a little bit and put in a separate bowl so I can taste it right away at the end of the couple minutes. My observations. I've had, out of focus there, I've had other brands of food like this before, and you make them right in the bag as opposed to a pot on the stove, and they take less time to make, maybe like 10-12 minutes. There's a certain convenience to being able to make it right in the bag, and certainly those other brands tasted okay, but I have to say that from the items that I've tried so far from Patriot Pantry, they've all tasted like homemade, indistinguishable from homemade actually. So for spending a little bit extra cook time and having the inconvenience of having to make it in a separate vessel, the payoff is the taste is better, no question about it. So I guess that's my assessment. Would it be good for camping? I suppose that depends on what kind of a camper you are. If you have a cook stove or you have a camper, these would be no problem to take along with you. If you're cooking over a fire, these are a little bit more difficult, still doable though. But if you're cooking strictly over a fire and you're doing very minimalist, maybe those others that cook in the bag might be better for you, so you don't have to haul pans and whatnot. But anyway, that's my assessment. Now I'm going to have a taste. Yeah, that is really good. It tastes just like homemade potato cheddar soup. That is really good. Really, really good stuff. Something else to notice. On this particular bag, it says servings per container 4, serving size 1/4 cup. Obviously, I have about 4 cups in there. So I think what they meant to say was serving size is really actually a cup, because the calories at 190 and 7 grams of fat, that seems more likely for a 1 cup serving. And that's the only discrepancy that I noted, but maybe most people aren't going to care about things like that.